The Order of St. Maurice is what we give to infantrymen. So St. Maurice started off in northern Egypt in Thebes, and he was part of the Theban Legion. And they were ordered across the Mediterranean, up the Buda, Italy, into the Alps. And their mission was to secure St. Bernard Pass. Anybody who's been to Europe knows, still the easiest way into Switzerland in the south from the north. So while they're going through the valley, the Gauls, dirty French, come out of the woods on their left flank and attack them. And the Gauls outnumber the Thebans 2-1. And they win a phenomenal victory. And back then it was short sword, spear, shield, tough fight. So as Maurice is congratulating his men and his leaders, the primicerius rides up on a horse. Primicerius means general. And the primicerius says, Maurice, I want you to go into that village, the village of Argonam, and kill all the women and children as a sacrifice to our Roman gods. And Maurice goes and talks to his leaders and comes back and said, sir, we can't do that. We don't believe in your Roman gods, and we're not going to go kill the women and children. So he says, line your legion up, 6,666 men in a Roman legion. And he lines them up in formation, and he has every 10th man step forward, bend forward at the waist, pull their tunic collar down, and they behead every 10th man, decimate. And then he calls Maurice up again. He says, Maurice, have you changed your mind? Maurice goes and talks to his leaders a second time and comes back and said, sir, we're Coptic Christians from northern Egypt. We do not believe in the Roman gods, and we're not going to kill the women and children. So again, they decimate every 10th man. The third time, Maurice doesn't go and talk to his leaders. He just says, sir, we're not doing it. In which case, the primicerius goes crazy and orders the beheading of all 6,666 legionnaires. Maurice becomes a martyr that day. A couple generations later, becomes a saint in the Roman Catholic Church. And he's picked up as the patron saint of the infantry for most of Europe because of what his beliefs were. Phenomenal warrior, but still did the righteous thing when he had to. And our soldiers today still do the same thing in combat. They have to decide if that 14-year-old kid with an AK-47 is a combatant or a kid. So you make those tough decisions. And that's why this award is so important.